Our remarkable planet, a vibrant tapestry of life, faces challenges. We, its inhabitants, have a unique role to play in its care. Today, we explore two rather ingenious ways humans are learning to live more harmoniously with nature. These methods are called upcycling and hydroponics. They are simple ideas, yet they hold profound potential for a greener tomorrow. They help us rethink waste and reconsider how we grow our food. This journey begins with understanding these clever concepts, which are becoming increasingly vital for the health of our world and for the future generations who will inherit it from us. Upcycling in its essence is a wonderfully creative process. It is about taking something old, something perhaps considered rubbish, and transforming it. Instead of simply recycling an item into a lesser version of itself, upcycling elevates it. It gives that discarded object a new purpose, often a more valuable or beautiful one. Imagine an old wooden pallet, no longer fit for shipping goods. Through upcycling, it could become a charming garden planter or perhaps a rustic coffee table. This is not just about being thrifty. It is a fundamental shift in how we perceive the life cycle of the materials around us, turning potential landfill into treasure. Hydroponics, on the other hand, is a rather clever way of growing plants. It is farming, but with a twist. Instead of using soil, plants in a hydroponic system grow directly in water. This water is not just any water. It is specially enriched with all the vital nutrients that plants need to thrive and flourish. Roots are suspended in this nutrient-rich solution, or sometimes supported by an inert medium like perlite or gravel. This method allows us to cultivate fresh food in places where traditional agriculture might be impossible, perhaps in bustling cities or in arid landscapes where soil is poor and water is scarce. Both these practices, upcycling and hydroponics, share a common vital thread: sustainability. They are about using our resources more wisely, more thoughtfully. They represent a move away from a throwaway culture towards one of stewardship and innovation. By embracing such ideas, we can reduce our impact on the delicate ecosystems that support all life. We can learn to live with less waste, cleaner water, and a healthier planet. It is a path that requires ingenuity and care, but the rewards for our Earth are immeasurable, securing a better environment for all creatures, great and small. The simple act of upcycling has a remarkably positive impact on our environment, far greater than one might initially imagine. When we choose to transform an old item instead of discarding it, we are directly reducing the amount of waste that ends up in our already overburdened landfills. These vast dumping grounds are not just unsightly, they can leach harmful substances into the soil and water, and they release methane, a potent greenhouse gas, contributing to climate change. Every bottle, every piece of fabric, every broken chair given a new life through upcycling is one less item contributing to this ever-growing problem, a small victory for our planet's health. Furthermore, upcycling plays a crucial role in conserving our precious natural resources. Consider the journey of a brand new product. It begins with the extraction of raw materials. Trees are felled for wood, ores are mined for metals, and oil is drilled for plastics. These processes can be incredibly damaging, leading to deforestation, habitat destruction, and soil erosion. When we upcycle, we lessen the demand for these virgin materials. We are, in effect, saying that we can make do with what we already have, reducing the strain on Earth's finite resources and allowing ecosystems a chance to recover and thrive, a truly important step. Another significant environmental benefit of upcycling is the considerable saving of energy. Manufacturing new products from scratch is an energy-intensive business. Factories require vast amounts of power to process raw materials, operate machinery, and transport goods across great distances. Upcycling, however, typically requires far less energy. The transformation process is often simpler, sometimes done by hand or with minimal tools. This reduction in energy consumption means fewer fossil fuels are burned, leading to a decrease in air pollution and a smaller carbon footprint for the items we use and cherish in our daily lives. Finally, by choosing upcycling, we actively contribute to a reduction in overall pollution. The manufacturing of new goods often involves processes that release pollutants into our air and waterways. Chemical dyes from textile factories, harmful emissions from plastic production, and waste products from metal processing all take their toll on the environment. Upcycling bypasses many of these polluting stages. It is a cleaner, gentler way to create, helping to keep our air breathable, our water pure, and our soils healthy for the intricate web of life that depends on them. It is a testament to human ingenuity working in harmony with nature's needs. Hydroponics offers a truly remarkable solution to one of agriculture's most pressing challenges: water consumption. Traditional farming methods can be incredibly thirsty, requiring vast quantities of water to irrigate crops, much of which is lost to evaporation or runoff. Hydroponic systems, however, are often closed-loop. This means the nutrient-rich water is recirculated and reused multiple times, dramatically reducing water usage. In fact, hydroponics can use up to 90% less water than conventional soil-based agriculture. This efficiency is particularly vital in arid regions or areas facing water scarcity, allowing food production where it was once thought impossible, a true blessing for dry lands. Beyond saving water, hydroponics significantly lessens the need for harmful pesticides and herbicides. Because plants are grown in a controlled environment, often indoors or in greenhouses, they are far less susceptible to pests and diseases that plague soil-grown crops. This means growers can avoid or drastically reduce the use of chemical sprays. The result is cleaner food, free from potentially harmful residues, and a healthier environment. Fewer pesticides mean less chemical runoff into our rivers and streams, protecting aquatic life and ensuring cleaner drinking water sources for all communities, a vital step for ecosystem health. One of the most exciting aspects of hydroponics is its potential to bring food production closer to home, even into the heart of our cities. These systems can be set up vertically, on rooftops or in small indoor spaces, making them ideal for urban farming. This localization of food sources drastically cuts down on food miles, the distance food travels from farm to plate. Reducing food miles means less reliance on long-haul transportation, which in turn lowers greenhouse gas emissions from trucks, ships, and planes. It also means fresher produce for consumers, harvested at its peak ripeness and nutritional value. Maintaining a small hydroponic system at home can be quite straightforward with a few simple tips. It is crucial to regularly check the nutrient levels in the water solution, ensuring your plants are getting the balanced diet they need. The pH level of the water is also important. It affects how well plants can absorb those nutrients. Simple test kits can help you monitor this. Keeping the water at a suitable temperature and ensuring the system components like pumps and reservoirs are kept clean will prevent problems and help your soilless garden flourish, providing fresh greens right at your fingertips. The ingenious practices of upcycling and hydroponics offer us powerful tools in our quest for a more sustainable existence on this beautiful earth. They demonstrate that with a little creativity and a shift in perspective, we can significantly lessen our environmental footprint. Upcycling breathes new life into discarded materials, reducing landfill waste and conserving precious natural resources. Hydroponics allows us to grow food with remarkable efficiency, saving water and reducing the need for harmful chemicals. These are not just niche hobbies, they are practical solutions that contribute to a healthier planet for every living creature, a shared responsibility we all carry. As we embrace these greener habits, it is also a good moment to reflect on one of the most pervasive environmental challenges of our time: plastic waste. This incredibly versatile material has become ubiquitous in our lives, yet its persistence in the environment poses a grave threat, particularly to our oceans and the magnificent marine life within them. Many plastics take hundreds, even thousands of years to break down, fragmenting into tiny microplastics that enter the food chain. The scale of plastic pollution is truly staggering, and it demands our urgent attention and collective action to find better ways forward. Reducing our reliance on single-use plastics is a vital step we can all take. Think about the everyday items, the plastic shopping bags, the disposable water bottles, the coffee cup lids, and the excessive packaging on so many goods. By making conscious choices, we can make a real difference. Opting for reusable shopping bags is a simple start. Carrying a refillable water bottle and a reusable coffee cup can eliminate a surprising amount of daily plastic waste. When shopping, look for products with minimal or recyclable packaging, sending a clear message to manufacturers about consumer preferences. The journey towards a less plastic-dependent world and a more sustainable future overall is one of continuous learning and small, consistent efforts. Beyond upcycling that old plastic container or growing your lettuce hydroponically, explore other avenues. Can you repair an item instead of replacing it? Can you borrow or share items instead of buying new? Every action, no matter how small it may seem, contributes to a larger wave of change. Our planet is a gift, a wondrous and complex system that sustains us all. It is our shared responsibility, and indeed our privilege, to protect it for the generations that will follow.